Have you heard that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord? I want to tell you that there are people, their spirits ensure, just like there is divine orchestration, there is satanic orchestrations. Monitor things, ensure that buttons are pressed that put you in a particular line, to walk in a particular line until the evil of father's house is achieved. And if you don't believe that someone can inherit the orchestration of his father's house, I'll give you simple examples. Abraham one day went to a land called Egypt, and then when he entered the land, he lied that Sarah was not his wife, she was his sister. He came out of that place and God wanted him to learn how not to lie. But before, Abraham grew like every one of us. There were days of weaknesses. So Abraham went to another land that was called Gerar and lied the same lie. Do you know that when Abraham gave birth to a son called Isaac, Isaac lied the same? I'm not saying that the father lied and the son came and lied also. The same lie that the father lied, the same lie the son lied. When they came to Gerar too, to the same village, that Rebecca was not his wife, she was his sister. And do you know something? When Isaac gave birth to a son, then they now named the son a liar, a deceiver. Then when the son now gave birth to his children, then the children became grandmasters of deception. Do you know that, we used to say it's a thief that know how to catch a thief. But they became professional liars, that they sold their brother, came back, lied to the father. The father, the grandmaster of deception, thought that it was true and remained in that deception all the days of his life until he was old. And the reason was because the covenant man had established something, and the thing grew, plagued the son, plagued the grandsons, plagued even the great-grandchildren, until David arose and changed the narration of that family. And do you know something? When David arose, it was through a lie that the destiny of David was in prison. But the guy stood. He allowed, there are certain things that you can't fight. Whatsoever the fathers have laid, created a 13 years imprisonment for their son. And if not that he stood, if he had wanted to mix the matter with lies, to escape, to assist, establish the covenant of lies. When they got married to Rebecca looked a sincere person, but there is something following the family. You remember that? How did Rebecca come to give him the name Jacob? You know what is Jacob? The meaning of Jacob is a supplanter, a deceiver, someone that is a trickster, someone that will always tricks you. That's the meaning of the name. How did she come to name her son that kind of evil name? The gene is in the family. You remember she was the sister of Laban that deceived Jacob many times and changed his way and exchanged it. The thing is, the father brought his own, the mother brought her own and combined on him. Do you know that it was so chronic on Rebecca that when Jacob was to be blessed, Rebecca advised him to deceive the father. And Jacob was careful and said to the mother, no, if I pretend to be Esau and I go to my father and my father realize that I am Jacob, he will lay a curse on me and the curse will follow me and my generation. Do you know what the woman said? Then for us not to deceive this man, they said, let the curse come on me. So she preferred that let the curse, if we will not continue on deception, let curses come upon us, but we will get our blessing by deception. And do you know something? Whether they deceive or not, God had promised a blessing. He was going to give them the blessing. They needed not to deceive.